Hi, my name is Glaxton from Cybe. With many of us stuck at home in lockdown, video conferencing has become a very real part of our lives, both professionally and personally. Zoom is one of the most popular video conferencing applications out there, but has received a lot of publicized concerns with regards to some issues. Given its growing popularity, a lot of schools, corporations, and people won't stop using it. But in this video, we're going to show you how to set some of these key settings to ensure that your experience on Zoom is as safe and secure as possible. Whenever using these types of free applications, to use as little personal information as possible. Yes, you can use your first name, but you don't have to give your second name. If you find that there's someone else in the call that has your first name, you can use one or maybe the first letter of your surname to differentiate between the different callers on the call. Finally, the term Zoom bombing, a term that's gained a lot of popularity over the last couple of weeks, as we've seen a lot of stories in the news. A Zoom bomber is someone who gains access to your video conference, usually through a publicized meeting link. We're going to go over a couple of settings to help you and your children host a safer and more secure video conference on Zoom. When preparing to host your own meeting, look under the tab Schedule a Meeting. Make sure you use a unique meeting ID rather than your personal ID. Why? This is because if your personal meeting ID is compromised or someone else has it, they can use it to continually get into your meetings uninvited. Also, always protect your meeting with a password, which you can provide to attendees just before the video conference. Next, you can scroll down to Meeting Options, where you can select the waiting room option. This option allows you to individually check in attendees into your video call. Further to that, if you are hosting a video conference with many unknown but invited people, it may be a good idea to mute participants upon entry. Now remember, do not share your meeting link or password on social media. Only send it directly to the people you want to invite to the meeting. Zoom bombers can easily find your meeting link on social media and enter your meeting uninvited. While in your meeting, you do have additional safeguards. You can confirm setup is done correctly by clicking on the More button on the bottom right of the screen, where you can mute participants upon entry and switch the waiting room function on and off. After you have muted participants, you can also turn off their ability to unmute themselves for extra safety, just in case someone unexpected gets in. Further to that, you can also lock the meeting when everyone has arrived in the main room. You also have the option to select that only the host can share their screen, which could potentially save you from a Zoom bomber sharing explicit visual content during your video conference. Many of these features are what make the video conference engaging and collaborative, so you will have to use your discretion when these features are not necessary for collaboration and should be disabled as an additional safeguard. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share, follow, subscribe, like, or tweet our page for more helpful videos like this one.